Alright, we are outside, and I actually caught Rob trying to figure something out. Hi, Rob. Here's proof that guys do read instruction manuals. So Rob, what are you going to be doing?
Trying to figure this thing out.
Well, what's this thing?
Pressure washer.
Why do you have a pressure washer?
Because somebody likes applesauce.
Oh, there's a culprit right there.
I think you better turn the camera on yourself.
What? I don't need a cord today. So what do you think your plan is with this pressure washer?
Well, I gotta somehow figure out how to wash apples a lot faster.
So we're putting in baking soda. And what's the oil of choice?
Thieves.
Thieves. Dun dun dun. And we'll do
Always Young Living.
Always Young Living, nothing but 20 drops. Start there.
Yeah, it's 25.
Okay. And then we probably want to go with some water. Do not get your wife wet.
I like it.
And then we have regular white vinegar that we're throwing in. Rob's playing on a science experiment here. Okay, so why are we washing the apples?
Well, there's a bunch of, you can kind of see here, you got all these green specks on it, and you want to take that off so that you're not eating it. That's dust and mildew, and so some of it's dirt. That one's dirt, but
Anyone want a bob for apples?
so, and unfortunately, we had some things come up and we didn't get to these right away, so these were picked 2 weeks ago. So there are some bad apples. I am sorting through these as I put them in here. It's been a pain to try to scrub these by hand, so I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work, but I picked up that small pressure washer today. Ew. And
Bad apple.
I'm going to try to see if I can't hose them down, just kind of pressure wash them down. They might, I don't know if we'll need to stick them in the sink in the house and give them a rinse afterwards or not. I don't know. We're just going to see how it goes. But yeah, we desperately need to get through these apples and get them taken care of. Oh, I missed one, didn't I? Yep, throw it out. And yeah, we just desperately need to get through these apples.
Monday we did 22.5 quarts.
Yeah, 22 and a half.
The first round we did
21 21 of that was fully canned, and the other quart and a half was put directly in the fridge, just because we didn't feel that it was worth running the canner to process it. So we just stuck it in the fridge. And is it gone? It's probably eaten already.
I'm back into last year's stuff.
Okay.
I've,
So yes, Monday we did 15 quarts, 14 got canned, and
Sunday. You said
Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Sunday did 15, 14 got canned, and the other one, sorry, can't do math. It's been a long day. The other one just got put in the fridge, so.
I'm virtually eating the next day.
Yeah. We've got a bucket in the house that's already been hand scrubbed in the house, and in the fridge. Basically, I want to have all of this ready so that first thing in the morning I can just start cutting. I don't know what we're gonna get through. Probably, hopefully, in the neighborhood of 6 to 7 of these buckets full. I weighed them out. They're a little over 20 pounds a piece. So each bucket's been giving us about a little over 7 quarts. So in our research, we've been told that 3 pounds of apples is a quart, and we've been getting, these are 22, 23, 24 pound buckets, and we've been getting a little over 7 out of them, so that makes sense. So we're gonna let this sit here
For about 15 minutes.
I'm going to try to get that pressure washer set up.
Rob, I know that it's almost Halloween, but do you really need to bob for apples?
Nope. I'm not bobbing for apples. I'm just trying to push them down in, mix them up a bit. Let them get wet with that solution on them. So, all right. Time to work on the pressure washer.
Okay, I don't know if this is a good sign or not. How is that pressure washer working?
Failed. Oh, it works. It works. Just not to clean apples. It takes the dirt off of them, but it doesn't get the stuck on they're really stuck on moldy, mildewy, whatever you want to call it, stuff off. And I mean, some people would just use the apples that way, but with our family and how sensitive everybody is, we, really don't want that on it. I mean, we'll take this apple now, just and I mean, look at the difference.
So what's your review on the baking soda solution?
I don't know, it works. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, even here on the side,
You don't get it all the way perfect.
no, and some of it is not actually on the outside of the apple. Some of it's, little bruises or cuts in it, but You know, like that's like a bruise or maybe a worm got in there, a little bit of a track there, and we'll cut that out if it's bad when we cut the apple. But you know, some of this, and you know, that apple will clean right up. So, nope, unfortunately, my quest to cut down on manual labor once again failed.
Haven't found the right technique yet.
No, I don't know. I guess short of buying thousands and thousands of dollar professional apple scrubber, which A, doesn't make financial sense, B, can't afford it, and those things are huge size-wise. Reject. I don't know. It's just, there's what, we put 2 buckets of apples in this bin, and I'm not quite through one. I'll tell you, my arm hurts from doing this, and I need to be able to cut apples in the morning. So yeah, it should be interesting, because there's 2 more buckets over there that still need to be done tonight, and there's what, half a bucket in the house?
Yeah, half a bucket in the house.
That you hadn't done today. And there's 4 more buckets still downstairs in the basement that need to come up and be washed. And then we'll be through round 1. But we're thinking we'll be going for round 2. So I'd really like something that is not manual labor to get these scrubbed.
So is it easier to scrub off after they've soaked in baking soda, or is it easier just in the vinegar solution?
No, the baking soda probably does help loosen it. I don't know, this is my first time using this brush, so kind of hard to tell. I don't know, I think it is probably a little easier, because some of it I can just one swipe over it and it's done, and I don't have to work at it as hard. So it probably does loosen it. It probably is easier. It's still an arm workout trying to do this. So, I don't know. I'll be out here for a while. I'm bent over a little bit sitting here, but my back doesn't hurt as bad as it did when I was standing at the kitchen sink and trying to do this, so in some ways I feel like I'm getting more done and faster out here than I did in the house trying to do this.
So what, on the other news, we'll scrub in later on what our report is?
Yeah, I think tonight's project is a lot of scrubbing. Plan is get a whole mess scrubbed, and then hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna try this one. This one's got a lot of, see, that one's got a lot on it, and that took most of it off right there. It's, the apple's green in there, so it's hard to tell, but it's taken most of it off and pretty fast. So those before needed a lot, those type of apples needed a lot more scrubbing when we were just using water or just using vinegar and thieves. So I think it does help to have the baking soda in there, but yeah, it's probably helping.
Well, on that note then, scrub a dub 50 apples in the tub.
Probably more than 50. So, alright, tomorrow morning, sauce.